What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I'd like to give my thoughts on the second day of training camp. But if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content or NFL content. If you'd like to follow your boy on Twitter and Instagram, you can follow me at Jew Talk Sports. If you'd like to donate to my channel, you can donate to my Cash App, which is the $ Jew Talk Sports. And if you'd like to be a part of my Jew Talk Sports membership, you can hit that join tab here on the channel as well. But with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So as I mentioned in today's video, I do want to give my thoughts on the second day of training camp, which was yesterday. And from my understanding, reading the reports and looking at some of the clips from practice yesterday, the quarterbacks, both Kirk Cousins and Michael Penix, were the stars at training camp yesterday. They looked really good throwing the football during the drills. We seen Kirk Cousins being very accurate with the football, throwing the ball down the field. The Ray McLeod throwing a touchdown slant pattern to guys like Darnell Mooney. And it looks like those guys were on the same page, both with Michael Penix and Kirk Cousins. They did a good job of dicing up the defense, throwing the football. We didn't see a lot of drops yesterday out of the skill position players, which is good news. Of course, on the defensive side of the ball, because they're not live tackling and things of that nature, there's not much physicality out there as far as guys are not able to hit and take, the offensive players to the ground. But on the defensive side of the ball, we are seeing guys that are being mixed and matched out there at that number 2 cornerback spot. Mike Hughes is out there. Clark Phillips is out there competing for that number 2 spot. At the safety position, Richie Grant and also Helms, DeMarco Helms, are guys that are mixing and matching. And then at the linebacker position, you have Nate Landman and Troy Anderson that are battling it out for that starting role. So it's going to be very interesting to see as, these training camps continue, these practices continue, to see who steps up during training camp, during these, joint practices, to see who steps up during the preseason games and who stands out during these preseason games. I'm very interested to see this defensive line, guys like Ruka Rororo that we drafted, guys like Braylon Trice, which one of these rookie guys are going to step up and possibly, make themselves possibly a starter on this roster. So some very intriguing things going on at Falcons training camp. Today, they're actually having an open practice at one of the high schools there in Georgia, which is going to be very interesting as well to see these guys go out there and compete. But I have a lot more content, for you guys, coming for you guys. But, things are starting to heat up down there at training camp. They did mention also yesterday, star receiver Drake London was overheated at one point during practice, so they had to take him in. So we know, because guys are still working themselves back into shape, it's going to be guys getting hot, guys passing out and things of that nature. But at the end of the day, as I mentioned in my last video, you just want guys to stay healthy during these training camp practices so you can make it to the season. You want guys to be out there competing, but also protecting their teammates and things of that nature. So I definitely feel like, we have the right coaching staff and Raheem Morris and these guys, that they understand how to make it competitive, but for guys not to take it over the edge or across the line. So with that being said, I have a lot more content coming for you guys. But as always, Falcons Nation, rise up, be blessed. Peace.